Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on Astros ball games. Game 137, Astros nothing, Angels 3. Let's dive into the big talking points from another wretched offensive display in a loss to fall behind in the series with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off Hunter Brown. The only genuine bright spot from this game was another excellent performance from Diesel, going 6 innings while giving up just 3 hits and only 1 run on a solo homer with 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. However, yet again, Hunter's outing went completely unrewarded with absolutely nothing in the way of support from our bats, with something like just the 1 run from our offense across his last 3 starts. The good news though is that Brown looks like he still has a lot left in the tank. Up second, Yordan Alvarez, purely on the basis of Yordan delivering one of our paltry 2 base hits in the game in the first inning, plus drawing one of our 3 walks. Up third, Ramon Urias, again included here solely on the basis of giving us our second and final hit of the game on a double in as late as the 8th inning, plus also drawing a walk, but really nothing to write home about. 3 down, first out, the offense. It was another alarmingly dreadful offensive display from our bats as a whole, and after it looked like we may have started to turn the corner following that awful run of shutouts versus the Orioles and the Tigers, we seem to have slipped and regressed back into a team-wide funk. It doesn't make a great deal of sense to me, as these are individually all solid or better major league level hitters. This should not be happening as frequently as it is right now. The solution is not something as asinine as simply replacing hitting coaches, but something about our approach at the plate right now is way off. Do we need a spark? Yes, but is there something more? Quite possibly, and I don't know what it is, but we need to find the answer right now. Credit also on this occasion to the Angels' Jose Soriano, who did pitch a gem as well, but we made things much easier than it should have been. Second out, Lance McCullers Jr. LMJ made a 2-inning appearance from the bullpen in the 7th and 8th, but after a solid enough 7th, the wheels came off somewhat in the 8th, with 3 hits, 2 walks and 2 runs, just barely escaping massive damage, stranding the bases loaded. I really don't think Lance has a future as a reliever. Third out, Joe Espada. No biggie, but it felt a waste to use an inning of AJ Blue Ball in the 9th when he could be better used as long relief in the next game. A couple of extra points to finish on. Horrible moment. Thoughts with Taylor Ward after a nasty injury going headfirst into the metal scoreboard and left. Yes, it shouldn't be exposed metal, but it has been there for 25 years and I don't think we've ever seen anyone go headfirst into it like that. Hope he gets well soon. And finale focus. We need to shake ourselves out of this slumber and get going in this series finale. This division race is too tight to continue like this. With the loss, we dropped to 75 and 62 and our lead reduces to 2 games ahead atop the AL West. That's it for today's Extra Innings, the next day recap. Let me know your takes on the loss in the comments. Make sure you're following at Astros Fans UK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!